Let us continue Chapter 2, Section 1, problem number 6. Solve the system of equations by the addition method. So looking at our two equations, let's rewrite the second equation so our variables line up. So we do that by subtracting 8x from both sides. So we have negative 8x plus 4y is equal to negative 12. And we have our first equation as 4x minus 2y equals 6. So let's multiply the first equation by 2 so we can cancel our x variables. So here we have 8x minus 4y is equal to 12. And let's add it to our second equation. And we see that the x variable cancels, the y variable cancels. 12 minus 12 is 0. So here we have 0 is equal to 0, which is a true equation. Therefore, our system is dependent. So we have a dependent system, which means these two lines intersect infinitely. Now looking at number 7, let's write our cost and our revenue function. So looking at our equation, Benjamin Backpacks can sell backpacks for $25 per backpack. The cost for making the backpacks are a fixed cost of $400 and a production cost of $15. So the cost equation is our production cost, which is $15 per backpack, plus our fixed cost. Our revenue equation is our selling cost, and our selling cost is $25 per backpack. Now graphing both of our equations, we have 0 here. Our y-axis is our amount, and our x-axis are the number of backpacks. So here let's write our x as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And our amount, let's write our amounts in increments of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's draw our first equation. Our cost equation is 15x plus 400. So here we can make a table. Let x and our cost, if we let x equals 0, our cost is 400. So here is 1 point. And let's see, when we have 10 backpacks, what our cost is for 10 backpacks. Substituting 10 into my x, I have 15 times 10 plus 400, and that is equal to 550. So when we have 10 backpacks, the cost is 550, which is probably around there. So let's draw that line. And our revenue equation is 25x, so we can do the same thing. Let us pick some points for x, and let's see what r is equal to. So when x is equal to 0, our revenue is 0, so we have a point 0, 0. And let's see, when we have 10 backpacks, what our revenue is. So our revenue is 25 times 10, which is $250. So substituting 10 and 250, so we have 10, 250 is probably about there. And Drawing our line. We have our line. Here and here, our break-even point is the point of intersection, and we see our break-even point to be 40 backpacks at $1,000. And let us solve that equation. So here for C, so here we looked at our graph and we determined the point of intersection was 40 and 1,000. Well, let's calculate our break-even point. Our break-even point is when the cost equation equals our revenue equation. So we have a cost equation 15x plus 400 is equal to our revenue equation. And here we combine like terms. So we subtract 15x from both sides. So we have 400 is equal to 10x. Divide both sides by 10. So x is equal to 40 backpacks. And we substitute the 40 into the x, either the cost or the revenue. So here let's substitute the 40 into my cost function. So 15 times 40 plus 400 is equal to 1,000. And that is our break-even point, 40, comma, 1,000. Now let's write our profit formula. Profit formula is the revenue minus the cost. So our revenue equation is 25x minus our cost, 15x plus 400. Now let's distribute that negative. We have 25x minus 15x minus 400. 25 minus 15 is 10x minus 400. And this is our profit equation. So using that profit formula to determine whether the backpacks makes a profit or a loss if it sells 30 backpacks. So here we know it's going to be a loss because our break-even point is 40. So 30 being less than 40 means you are going to lose money if you sell 30 backpacks. And let us see. So let us use our profit equation, 10x minus 400. Substituting the 30 into our x, we have 10 times 30 minus 400. So here we have 300 minus 400, which equals to negative 100. Therefore, you will have a loss of $100. Letter F, how many backpacks must Benjamin Backpacks sell to realize a profit of 1,000? So let's substitute 1,000 into P and let us solve for X. So combining like terms, we add 400 to both sides. So we have 1,400 equals to 10x. Divide both sides by 10. We have x is equal to 140 backpacks. And number 8, Pizza Hut sells medium and large pizzas. A medium pizza costs $10.95 and a large pizza costs $14.95. One Saturday, a total of 50 pizzas were sold, and the receipts $663.50. How many medium and large pizzas were sold? So here, if we let x equals to the number of medium pizzas and we let y equals to the number of large pizzas, we can write our equation as $10.95 for the medium pizzas plus $14.95 for the large, and the large is 50 minus x because you have a total of 50 pizzas. So 50 minus x is your large, and the total amount is 663.50. And here we can distribute and solve for x. So we have 10.95x plus 14.95 times 50 is 747.50 minus 14.95x is equal to 663.50. Combining like terms, 10.95 minus 14.95 is equal to negative 4x. And let's subtract 747.50 from both sides, so that cancels. 663 minus 747.50 is equal to negative 84. Divide by negative 4, x is equal to 21. So therefore we have 21 medium pizzas, and if we have a total of 50, the number of large pizzas is equal to 50 minus 21, which is equal to 29 large pizzas and 21 medium pizzas. And this concludes chapter 2.